Hey everybody, Peter here. So I'm here at flag.pocatello.us, which is the flag design contest website for the city of Pocatello, Idaho, which, as you might know, has an awful flag. So awful that we like to make fun of it in the vexillology world. So they are asking for people's feedback. They're asking you to pick like 3 of your favorite designs and send them your feedback. Send them your opinions on your 3 favorite designs out of all 700 plus of these. Thankfully, they got a little bit of a head start to help me organize it a little bit because they organized into sections these flag designs. We have at first we have flags by professionals, and then at the very bottom we have a few flags even from designers who are aged 1 to 6 years old. So they already categorized it by that. So I guess I'll just use that. I'm gonna try to pick my 3 favorites from each category. Okay? So here we go. Flags by professionals. We got a feather that is being slithered around by a snake, I guess, inside a castle thing. I'm reading the description down here. I'm trying to find what the castle means. Oh, it's a gate. It's not a castle. It's a gate. Okay. Oh, symbolizing Pocatello's historical role as the gateway to the West. I like this one. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this was like awesome. But then I saw, if you look closely in the background, there are these like patterns in a slightly lighter purple than the dark purple, which kind of bums me out because like it adds another layer of complexity that no one will probably notice when the flag's flying in the wind. So that's. But I love the star. The star is really cool. My design depicts the Portneuf Gap. Portneuf. Any Pocatelloans, please correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Portneuf Gap, one of the most prominent geological features of our area. And then we've got a boring state flag version. At least it doesn't have the name on it. All it needs is Pocatello on it to be a state flag. Number 11 here. Look at that. I've never seen a flag that looks like that. That looks neat. A cross above to show the crossroads of society, because apparently there are like interstates that go through Pocatello, and they say that makes it a crossroads. Number 12. Ooh, look at that. The white curved stripe represents the Oregon Trail and reminds us that Pocatello is the American smile capital. That's a little fun fact. Apparently Pocatello declared itself the smile capital of the world at one point. So there are some designs with like smiles and smiley faces and stuff, in case you get confused about that. You know what? I like this one. I like the purple and orange kind of thing. Ponies. I love ponies, but there's nothing in the description, so, and it's a little complicated. Oh well. 2 bars symbolize the river and the UP Railroad. By the way, the Union Pacific Railroad apparently goes through Pocatello, so there's a lot of railroad symbolism too that's going to show up in this video. Let's see here. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's like a... Wow. I don't know. That looks cool. But what does it mean? Let's see. Converging stripes symbolize the nature of Pocatello as a crossroads, of course. Converging crossroads. This one's kind of neat. I like it. 2 red stripes symbolize the railroad and the highways, and the blue represents the river. Ad esse superbus. Hey, honey, could you go to the supermarket if you're taking the superbus to Superwork and pick us up some super milk? Thanks, super honey, you're super. This version breaks the rules of flag design slightly to include the text "Proud to be" from the original flag, translated into traditional Latin. Latin? Latin? No one speaks Latin in Idaho. Rome has had nothing to do with Idaho, at least from the history books I've read. The Roman Empire never stretched that far. Why are you translating this into Latin? If you're going to translate it into a language, I don't know, maybe English? Or maybe something that is actually related to Idaho's history, like Shoshone or Paiute. Why are you going to Latin? Why is everyone obsessed with Latin? That makes no sense. Oh, man. But I do kind of like the colors that this guy chose. I think my favorite of these 4 would probably be number 22. Pocatello was named after Chief Pocatello, who was a Shoshone chief from the area. So you'll see a lot of references to Chief Pocatello. Okay, what's this? What's this like? It's like a diagram of how Velcro works. Look at that. Look at that thing. This flag is called Thanks. Okay, back again to that smile capital of the world thing. You see a few flag designs that use a smiley face. And you know what? I'm actually, there are some people out there who probably think this is unprofessional and, oh, look professional, and that doesn't make us look good. I honestly think a city might do really well with a smiley face on its flag. I don't know about this particular one. This particular smiley face kind of creeps me out a little bit, but I'm not against the idea of a smiley face because I don't see many flags with smiley faces intentionally on them. And if Pocatello's going to be the smile capital of the world, they might as well embrace that. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa. I like how simple this one is. This one's nice and simple, and it also looks really, really different. I don't mind this one. This one's actually kind of cool. This adventurous design not only shows mathematical dexterity and regularity, but also the individuality. Okay, let me try that again. This adventurous design not only shows mathematical dexterity and regularity, but also the individuality of the local townsfolk. You know what? That's good enough for me. I'll write that one down. Let's see. Whoa, whoa. This design is based on Native American blanket. In the center diamond is the gateway to the northwest used by settlers. The Portneuf Gap is depicted using purple mountains, blue sky, yellow trail, and sun or mountain. I'm kinda... We got only 4 colors on this thing, which is nice. I like it. I honestly like this. It's bold. It's bold. It's exciting. This is good too. See, there are a lot of bad ones, but there are a lot of good ones too, and it's hard to narrow it down sometimes. Okay, let me pick my top 3 from the professionals category. Number 40, that smile one. Purple with white. It's like, it's not the friendliest looking smile. It's more of a like almost Five Nights at Freddy's almost. Let's see here. Number 50. I like number 50. Blue represents the serene blue skies. Blue skies, of course. Boring. I really like 12. It includes the mountain and the purple and the smile. All 3 of them at the same time. A lot of empty white space there, but if they can do something with that, that might be cool. But it's still really cool. It's still so good. So good. 52. I like it. I like it though. I like it. I like these so much. I can't. It breaks my heart to say no to some of these. All right, I'm gonna get rid of number 11. 50. I'm sorry, 50. All right, so my final 3 from the professionals category I've decided are number 12, number 19, and number 52. I think they look really awesome. So those are my top 3 for that category. Now let's move on to ages 18 and over. No, too many colors, not worth it. Sometimes a lot of colors could be worth it, like South Africa does it, but not that one. Okay, what's this one? Gateway to the northwest. We follow the path into Pocatello through the Portneuf River, blue, which lies in between 2 mountain regions, green. I decided to make the blocks vertical to make the green look like it's opening up to reveal the blue. Artistic, very nice. The golden mountains in the green represent the gold rush. A subtle detail in the triangles down here, I don't know if you can see it down there, but it says, a subtle detail in the triangles and circle is that it represents a smile in emoji. Little, like the cute little anime eye emoji. A nod to the Smile Ordinance of 1948 that declared Pocatello the Smile Capital. Okay, that's clever. That is clever. You got like an emoji thing. Okay, I like this one. I'm gonna write that one down. I mean, these look like they're in jail. the orange and the black. It's like Halloween jail. Bad stars. Okay. What's the recidivism rate for stars in Idaho? Mini dome and a smile, 'cause it's the law. I love that description. Mini dome and a smile, 'cause it's the law. Okay, what's this? It's like a crown. The Red Mountains represent the beautiful Native American sunsets. Native American sunsets? I didn't know sunsets could have an ethnicity. You know what? I like this one, and I think this number 118 is my favorite of these sunset-looking ones because of that abstract-looking letter P. You can see the letter P in the left. And I think, that's good enough for me. Pocatello Smile Capital, as the Smile Capital is Pocatello. Remember that a little good cheer can go a long way. Let's see here. It's not bad. It reminds me a bit of Denver's flag, except Denver doesn't have a smile. That's something Pocatello has that Denver doesn't, because everyone in Denver has a frowny face all the time. Okay, and then you have these flags that do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. 3 in a row. Wait. Okay. That's hilarious. Is that supposed to be Chief Pocatello? That's Chief Pocatello with a headband that includes a ladder, a guy, a farmer, I think, and a dollar sign. And Chief Pocatello, he had dollar bills, y'all. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. All right, and another Pocatello with a tractor on it. No, don't put words on flags unless like they're really awesome, because you can't read that stuff when it's flying in the wind. Apparently, in Pocatello, there's this monument thing. There are these columns on some hill over Idaho State University's campus in Pocatello. So this is apparently like a local landmark. So some of the designs have these columns. What's this? Is that a buffalo with a mullet? Let's see. American buffalo head in honor of Chief Pocatello. Oh, we have the buffalo head again, rising over the mountains. That would be a scary sight to wake up to. We got a lot of, looks like one designer again submitted all these variations of zigzags in purple. And I like this. I like these zigzags in purple. That is not bad. I like that. This one looks a little too much like Denver's, and I'm sort of biased against blue backgrounds like this one because of the state flags, those horrible state flags we have in this country. So I think out of all these, my favorite is probably going to be number 154 here, and I think it's good enough that I'm going to write it down. My goodness, guys. Yeah, that's his face is basically my reaction to this flag. Okay, look at these 5 designs here with the feather and the blue background and the black. That's cool. I think that's cool. Which one is my favorite of these 5? Which one is my favorite? I'm guessing the black represents the railroad as well, or the roads, or the crossroads or something. I think I'm gonna go with 168. I'm gonna write that one down. No. Whoa, look at that. It's like the greatest train ever is coming into town. Yeah, 82, my favorite train. 100,000 years into the future, the last bison on Earth looks over the charred remains of what used to be his beloved land. As the red giant sun was about to envelop the planet in its cosmic heat, and he thought to himself, well, at least the river's still blue. This reminds me of the KidPix logo. Do any of you guys remember KidPix, that cool image software for kids? I love that stuff. I like this one out of those 8 that kind of look the same. Why don't the phases of the moon change? Okay, I think they're supposed to be spikes, like railroad spikes. That's kind of clever. Whoa, he like took the mountains and he like made it like a rotationally symmetric thing. Huh. Let me see here. The triangles are arranged in such a way that they resemble the sticky purple geranium, a plant native to Bannock County. Oh my goodness, look at that! The bar above and the bar below the flower represent the rails of a train track. Okay, this is good. This is a really good one. I love this one. Number 232. That's a really good one. Starlight, star bright, star I wish upon tonight, or however that goes. This is kind of clever. Look at how the sun turns into like the snow on top of a peak. That's kind of clever. Chief Pocatello says it all. Pocatello. I added a stylized buffalo in black outline to honor the natives of the region and your beautiful city's namesake. That's a buffalo? Do you guys see it? I don't know if I see it really. Now there's a buffalo. That looks like a buffalo. Ooh, what's that? A tiger? Is that a tiger? What's that? I finally decided to put a Bengal tiger on my flag to represent ISU. I guess that's their mascot. And the colors of the college, which are orange and black. Oh, that explains the orange and black from the Star Jail earlier. I placed 2 dark blue rectangles to border the flag because the Pocatello seal is blue. Seals. We got 2 people giving each other like a high five. Like that. Let's do it. Okay, you and me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. High five. Low, up, above. However that works. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wrote down 8 of those. It looks so cool. The sun and mountains. And it could also represent Shoshone teepees. Apparently they were one of the tribes that did use teepees. Not all Native Americans lived in teepees, okay? I'm half Navajo, and we did not do the teepee thing. We lived in hogans, not teepees. But apparently, after doing a bit of Googling, the Shoshone did. I do like it. I do like that one. 154. That was the next one. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't know if I like it as much as the other two. 168, 232. I like this one. This one's a cool one. I love that one. Railroad, Oregon Trail. I'm not thrilled with it. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I got my finalists for this one. I have picked number. Let's see here. Let's start with 55. My top three in the 18 and over category out of non-professionals. Number 55, 154, and number 232. Those are my three favorites from the 18 and over category. All right, next, ages 13 to 17. All right, we are now at entry number 355, and that is about the halfway point, so we're halfway there. This one's not bad. These two railroad ones aren't too bad, actually. Let's see. The blue represents water for fishing. The railroad affiliates are nicknamed the Gate City and the Union Pacific Railroad. Oh, it's like a gate and a railroad at the same time. I see it. I see it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Whoa. The mountains describe our beautiful mountains. The blue stripe support our... the handwriting's a little hard. The farm supports our potatoes? The supports... I can't quite read it. It's a nice picture, but as a flag, I think there's a little too much going on here. The railroad here goes right through the mountains, which is an amazing feat of engineering. This is kind of cool. The mountain and is like at an angle along the hoist with the railroad kind of going that way. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got a mountain and a Shoshone tent with the railroad. I kind of like it. I kind of like this one. This one kind of reminds me of Van Gogh's Starry Night or something. I think something happened at some point with the image processing on this one. Sorry. 4 seasons with the mountains in the middle. I like it. I like it. I don't know if I like it a lot, but I like it. I like it. It could represent a lot of cities, though. I don't see the Pocatello-ness necessarily in that. What is that? The gun? The gun means hunting. I thought that said uniting. The gun means hunting. The fishing pole means fishing. The mountains mean we are all something. Blue means we have rivers. Red is the blood of the animals we hunt. Oh my goodness. This flag design is rated PG for mild violence. The mountain grew wings. Macaw, macaw. Told my flying geology. Actually, let me take a look at that. That's actually not a bad looking flag. Mountain blue bird. Oh, it actually is supposed to represent mountains and a bird at the same time. Huh. I was joking about that. I was kind of making fun of this one, but this isn't too bad, really. Do I want to save that one? Yeah, I kind of want to save that one, actually. This episode also brought to you by the letter P and the number 1889. This one catches my eye here. In this flag, it shows a road headed towards the mountains in a sunny bliss, and the colors were inspired by our state flag. My design represents Pocatello by it being surrounded by nature and its beauty. Pocatello is a beautiful city, and it is known for its history. I kind of like it. I kind of like the designs here. And of little birds hanging out at the top. I like that. Not my favorite flag, but it's a cute little picture. I like it. I should have something like this on my channel. Vexit la. I'm gonna need more mountains, though. Is that an atomic potato? Is that a potato atom? It's an outdated model of the atom, but it's got a potato as the nucleus. So that's awesome. All right, potato nucleus. Yes, I'm a fan. What's a good band name? Potato Nucleus. No. It's a lovely drawing. It's a great drawing. You did a great job with the colors and the sunset and the columns. Great drawing. I'd give you a favorite on DeviantArt, but it's not a flag. Not many flags break the fourth wall like this. Right into the viewer's field of vision. This symbolizes the beauty of the potato. The potato is gorgeous against the background of the terribly fake-looking mountains. That's what it says. Background of the terribly fake-looking mountains. Potato, potato, wherefore art thou potato? That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, that's great. This guy should be a writer for Conan or something. That's awesome. Again, wonderful sketching, wonderful drawing skills, but that's not a flag. That is a postcard. That is a painting. That, no. I kind of like the use of gray here. That's kind of unique. So this is based off of Shoshone and Bannock artwork. That's kind of clever. Let's see. I like the colors, and I like the idea of the geometric symbolism. That's, again, I think this is an instance where the colors add, where like adding a lot of colors might add something to the design instead of make it worse. I think this one actually, the colors make it better. This one's kind of cool. I might get rid of one of the shades. I might get rid of the orange, personally, but I kind of like it. I'm gonna write that one down. You know, on a completely unrelated note, I do highly recommend the movie Arrival. It was really cool. Everybody evacuate! The ship from the planet Spud has arrived. I'm just clicking on all the potato ones at this point. I created this flag design because I thought the potato was a good choice, because most of the potatoes are grown in Pocatello. I don't know if that's true, but hey, it's got a potato on it. What more could you want? Okay. I might personally go with the human smile, but Cheshire Cat smile's alright too. I like the colors on this one. I do like the colors on this one. The gold for the Gold Rush Railroad, and the purple from the... I'm gonna write this one down. This one's cool. This one looks neat. The green and yellow are in jewel tones, in reference to Idaho's status as the gem state. Okay. We are the Christie. The green symbolizes the fertility and agricultural history of the city. Yellow represents Pocatello history as a stop en route to California during the Gold Rush. Yellow also for happiness, for the Smile Capital. The wagon wheel shows the city's pioneer history. This one's kind of cool. I'm gonna write that one down. 521. Hey, another tiger! Okay, so I wrote down 8 again. Let me try narrowing these down again. 356. I like the gate and the railroad at the same time. That's clever. 429. It's still not bad, but I'm gonna get rid of it. That one's pretty good. 524. I think I like 514 better than 356. Sorry, 356. Black symbolizes how you can see mountains in almost every direction you face in Pocatello. I don't quite get that, but it still looks cool. I don't want to say no to it because it looks so cool. It does. It just does. It's unique. 372 is not that unique. All right, my 3 finalists in the 13 to 17 category are 409, 514, and 521 because they look cool. All right, let's go to the next category. The color blue is for the sky and the river. The color green is for the mountains and the fertile farmland. The yellow on the left is for the Gold Rush and summer. The brown in the middle is for the traders who come to us. The blue is for the sky. Sky is like all over the world. The blue for the sky could mean anywhere in the world. We are the Smile Capital. The blue stands for the blue sky, of course. Now this is actually a pleasant looking smile, and yeah, I'm gonna think about that one. I'm honestly gonna think about that one. Like, if you're gonna represent a smile, there's no better way than something that looks like this. The blue diamonds are for gems because we are the gem state, and we are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. The red is for the Oregon Trail. The golden yellow is for the Gold Rush. Not bad. Not bad. The columns on the hill, plus a tree, plus an enormous, what I assume is a potato. On my flag, I have 3 colors, blue, yellow, and green. The blue stands for the sky. Brown represents mountains and fields. The green represents green grass and plants. The blue represents the blue sky. Duh! What's going on with this? The sky, if you haven't noticed, kind of is something that exists all around the world, not just in Pocatello. We have sky too here in New Mexico, and I'm guessing out there you guys have sky too, unless you guys live on, like, the moon. But this is good design layout. I will give him that. I'm gonna write this one down. I don't think I've seen this tricolor pattern before. I'm not a huge fan of those tricolor flags because they're kind of boring, but if you got a good color scheme, then it could work. It's like Egypt if they had water. I use the blue to represent the beautiful sky we have sometimes. The railroad has 18 ties, representing that we were founded in the 1800s. That's clever. That is clever. I like that. I'm gonna write that one down. A boy is smiling at the sun. Yellow is sun, shining over Pocatello. Green is grass that we walk on. And blue represents the clothing that we wear. Yeah, blue clothing, yeah. I happen to be wearing a blue shirt. Do I like this smile or the other one? I like the crazy eyes with this smiley face. It's like the Teletubbies if it was on a Nick show. The blue part represents the sky. The green part represents the green grass, and the yellow part represents a big smile. Now this is another way of representing the smile capital of the world designation that Pocatello has. In this case, it looks like a Pringle on the grass, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. The light blue stands for the bright blue sky. This is based on the American flag and on the tiger from our university. That's kind of cool. The star and stripe idea from the American flag, but throwing the university colors, black and orange, onto it. I kind of think that's clever. I think that's clever. I'm gonna write that down. Crying? Don't cry, Chief Pocatello. We only stole your entire land. Whoa. McDonald's? The description says, friends, school, nature, America's schools, food. That's all it says. I'm loving it, if you ask me. That's a nice butterfly. I put the monarch butterfly to represent Idaho because it is the state insect. I didn't know that. Monarch butterfly, state insect of Idaho. That is cool. I think that's cool. I think this is cool. Look at the layout of those stripes. Blue, yellow, white, yellow, blue, with a nice butterfly in the middle. I like the layout of this one. I do. Yes, 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 yes. It's raining potatoes from out of the sky. Come on, don't lie. That would be an awesome city flag, okay? I am not kidding. I am not kidding. I'm writing that down. I mean, admit it. You would love that as your flag, okay? I would. That's awesome. That would be something to be proud of right there. This is so cute. This is a cute one. Look at, and I like the little wavy stripes. It doesn't seem to represent anything specifically about Pocatello, but I think it's a great flag. It's an adorable flag, and I love it. Look at it. It's so cute. I love it. Let's see. Green is for the green grass. Yellow is for the golden warm sunshine. Red is for the blood of the Indians who were here before us. Because you killed us all with your smallpox. Thanks a lot. And your stupid reservation policies. Thanks for the poverty. But hey, it's a cute flag. Well, that escalated quickly. Red, white, and blue represent the Union Pacific Railroad Company. This is a big part of Pocatello. The mountains represent the Rocky Mountains that run through our city. That's not bad. I like the arrangement of that. Let me add that here. I think this might be the younger sibling of that other guy from the other category with all those stars and the jail cell. The blue is water, the green is grass, the yellow is the sky. Hey, at least it's not blue! You finally chose a different sky color. Okay, let me narrow some of these down. I think that's clever. I think number 610 is clever. 611 isn't too bad either. I'm going to keep this one, I think. Okay, I'm getting rid of 641 because there's a lot of detail on it. If you look closely, he drew a lot of little trees and like snow on the mountain, which isn't necessary. But if it was just the raining potatoes idea, I would be all for this, okay? I'm still attached to it, and honestly, this would still be awesome if they adopted that. I still like it. But I have my selection. From the 7 to 12 category, I have picked 610, 616, and 683 as my personal finalists. Alright? Alright, and the last section, ages 1 through 6. Submissions from the youngest designers. Let's see here. Starting with this one. I like blue. You are not alone. The heart represents that we love each other and we are happy. Aww. The lightning strike represents the weather. One star represents Jesus and the other star represents seeing the stars at night. The blue background is a pretty clean blue sky and lovely clean water. The purple stripe in the middle makes people think of being nice. I love this person's outlook on life. I love it. That just made me feel hopeful for the future. So I'm going to write that down. Not much is doing that for me. No description here, but I like the colors. I don't think he drew the star. I think that's a sticker. This flag represents Pocatello's railways, mountains, and bright sun overhead. If it's a bright sun, why is it dark? Is that the sun in the middle of night? Or did one of your mountains erupt? And that's all volcanic ash. I don't know, but I like the layout, that's cool. And this must be another relative of the star guy. Wow. Alright, I think my favorites are 698, 699, And I'm gonna say I like blue, I guess. There we go. So my favorites from this category would be 697, 698, and 699. Alright, so I have my top 3 from each age section. Now I am going to try to rank them all and determine what my top 3 of all of these designs are. Out of all 710 designs, it is time for me to pick my top 3. So now I have to, now it's the hardest part, narrowing down my favorites. Okay, it took a while, but I have finally narrowed down my selection to my 3 favorite designs. Here are my top 6, for those of you who want to see my top 6 that I narrowed it down to. And my top 3 out of all those are, in third place, number 12. I really like that smile idea. That was I think, a really clever way of doing it. Number 521. I think that wagon would be a great symbol for the center of the flag. But my favorite one out of all of these was this one, number 154. I think this one, personally, I think this would be my pick. If I had to choose right now, out of all of these 700 designs that I reviewed, I think this would be my pick. I think it uses the space of the flag really well. It's got that symmetry. It uses it just uses the whole length of the flag in this really cool zigzag that you don't see very often. Also, the purple color scheme is really unique. I like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna type out my feedback now on my 3 favorite designs. Let me know what your favorite designs were in the comments section here. Let me know if you agree with my opinions or disagree with my opinions. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And of course, go to flag.pocatello.us if you want to submit your own feedback and check them out for yourself. Alright, I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Farewell.